Hi everyone! Today in our video, Mikey and I had a battle for the resident prize to see who could grow the best vegetable garden. I managed to grow huge apples, which a resident bought for me for a lot of money. But Mikey had problems with his garden. Find out what those problems were and who won in this video. Let's go! We had a great time fishing today. Now it's time to cook something. But for that, we need fresh vegetables. Maybe even chop up some apples.
I just heard that a vegetable shop has opened near our store. But someone complained that the prices there are very high. So let's go and find out how much the vegetables cost there. I hope we have enough money for that. Here he is. Let's find out the prices quickly.
Hi, dear customers. This is a fruit and vegetable shop. We only sell the freshest and tastiest produce. Come and buy. You won't regret it. I vouch for the quality of my produce with my shop.
Hi, I would like to know how much your potatoes and apples cost.
Potatoes cost about $50 per kilogram, and apples cost $40 per kilogram. Everything is very tasty and as fresh as possible.
I told you, JJ, that it's very expensive here. Let's go home.
If it's too expensive for you, let's make a bet. If you can grow vegetables and fruits of the same quality as mine, then I'm ready to give you the whole store. But I'm sure you won't be able to do it.
It's a deal! No one forced you to say anything. Mikey, we have a little job for you. We need to build our own farm. Let's make a bet on whose farm will be better.
That's a great idea. The loser will take the whole prize. Let's go home and get everything we need. But know that you cannot defeat my farm. I will do everything to make you lose.
Well, I've gathered everything I need. Now, all that's left is to plant my garden and make sure everything grows perfectly.
I see you're ready too. I don't wish you luck. I'm definitely going to beat you.
So you're with me. Well, let's see who else loses. I have a special plot of land near my house that needs to be cleared of weeds, and a hoe will help me with that. I'll need to fence it all off neatly. I don't think it will take long because I have a diamond hoe and it removes several weeds at once. There's just a little bit left. Now I need to gather up all the weeds that have fallen out. I think I can clean up a little more at the entrance so that the weeds don't spread to the beds. Also, before I start building the fence, I need to make a permanent water source. For this, I will need 2 buckets and just pour them into different corners. I feel like I'm doing everything too slowly. To win, I need to speed up. But I mustn't lose my shirt under any circumstances. I want to collect my prize from the resident. I'm sure my garden will be much better than Mikey's. Now I'll throw all the junk into this water, and then I'll start building the fence. I'll need to mark everything out so that the beds are even. First, I still need to build the fence. I wouldn't really want wild animals walking around my property. A fence will definitely help me with that. Then nothing will threaten my vegetables. Except Mikey. I finished building the fence. Now, no wild animals can get into my garden. To start with, I'll plant some berries somewhere in the corner. They may not be fruits or vegetables, but berries definitely have to be in the garden. These berries can be eaten as they are, or used to make herbal tea with berries. I am sure it will be very tasty, but greater emphasis should be placed on vegetables and fruits. Now I need to focus on the main thing, vegetables. First, I need to clear the entire area and plow the soil. I also need a source of water so that the soil is completely saturated with moisture and my plants don't dry out. If I follow these conditions and constantly take care of them, my vegetables will be much tastier than those of the other residents. In general, I want to focus more on apples. I want to grow a huge apple that will shock both the resident and Mikey. Maybe I'll even be able to sell it for a lot of money. Now I'm going to use oral flour on apple trees. It will serve as fertilizer for growth, and I hope that it will somehow affect their size. I will also try to read on the internet what is needed to grow large apples. And I hope that if I follow the instructions I find on the internet, I will be able to grow a huge apple. Well, actually, if it doesn't work on apples, then I'll have to try it on vegetables. I use a little bone meal on them too. Maybe I'll get lucky and my vegetables and fruits will grow to enormous sizes. The most important thing is that they are very tasty and fresh. That's the main point in this debate. Well, I think I'm done. All that's left to do is wait. In the meantime, I'll check in on Mikey to see how things are going.
Oh, JJ, I didn't even notice you. I'll finish with the lighting and show you my garden. It turned out to be quite small, but the most important thing is that the most delicious and fresh vegetables grow here. Let's go. Show me how things are going for you. I see you planted apple trees. That's very impressive. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Okay, show me your main garden.
Well, this is my vegetable garden. I think it's better than yours.
You really do have a nice garden. I need to take a closer look at what you've planted. JJ, don't be offended. It's just a competition, but I'm going to trample your vegetables a little. We didn't agree not to interfere with each other, so I'm not even breaking the rules.
So you've decided to play dirty. I will definitely get my revenge. Remember my words. How dare he do something so despicable? But I've already figured out how to get back at him. First, though, I need to fix what he's done. Well, it seems like I've tidied up my garden after the attack by the moth. Now, let's get started on my plan for revenge. First, I need to climb onto the roof of his house, and from there, I'll start throwing special water balls that will completely flood all his garden beds. I'm almost there. Well, Mikey, the moment of revenge for my garden beds has arrived. You'll regret deciding to hurt me. Take a little dip in the cold water.
What are you doing? Stop! You're going to flood all my vegetables. I worked so hard to grow them. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I ruined your garden. Please stop.
Nothing personal, Mikey. It's just a disagreement. You yourself said that we have no rules about not interfering with each other, so I'm not breaking any rules. I wish you luck with your garden, and I'm off to my wonderful garden. Well, everything is ripe. My goodness, what a huge apple! Apparently, my efforts have not been in vain. I need to hurry over to the merchant and show him my garden. I am sure that victory is already in my pocket. Well, I'm done. You can come out from behind the counter and see what I've done.
You got it done quickly, but first, I'll take a look at your friend's garden. Apparently, things aren't going as well for him as they are for you. His entire garden is completely flooded, and those vegetables are clearly unfit for consumption. I think we can even exclude him from our dispute. Let's go see what you've got.
Let's start with fruit. Look at my apples. They're bigger than usual. I think you'll be surprised by their size.
My goodness, you are serious. How did you manage to grow such enormous apples? I can no longer look at your garden. I admit defeat. Just look at it. It's already as big as me. Out of respect, I will take a look at your main vegetable garden. I believe it is no less impressive than the apples. All the vegetables look very fresh and healthy. I admit, you've surprised me. I'll give you my shop. But could you sell me those apples?
Of course, I can sell you some large apples, but you'll have to pay a lot for them.
Money is not a problem. I am prepared to give all the money I have. I can earn more with these apples.
That's great news. We'll both benefit from this deal. I'll go and pick the biggest and freshest apples right now. I hope you like them.
This deal is very beneficial for you. You can take the store. I'm going to sell them in the big city. Money. Wait for me.
I wish you luck in selling these apples. I think they will sell quickly.
Thanks again. Now I'm going to narrow it down.
What kind of apple is this? Is it for giants? You beat me again. I was just unlucky. I'm sure my vegetables would have been better than yours.